everybody, Alex Hancock, alexhancock.com. I just wanted to kind of do a little video blog because I just finished Gary Vaynerchuk's book, Crush It, and I figured, what more appropriate way to review his book than do a video blog, as that's what Gary's kind of famous for with Wine Library TV. For those of you who are unfamiliar with who Gary is and what he's all about, he's kind of a self-made entrepreneur from New York City. His dad had a wine business, and he blew it up to like a $50 or $60 million business, just leveraging social media and leveraging kind of like the whole new digital revolution that's going on. This book itself is his first one. It's kind of his magnum opus on how to do that, on how to create your own personal brand and leverage, these ever-expanding capabilities we have on the internet with things like blogs, Twitter, Facebook, all kinds of social networks, really. Two of the themes, just wanted to mention two things that I felt like were really, really, really strong out of this book, particularly. The first one being the whole notion that social media and social networking sites like Twitter and Facebook really aren't what's important per se, but what they represent is more so important. I've heard him say it a lot on interviews and stuff like that. Twitter, Facebook, they're tools. They're like nails and hammers. They're what we're using to get it done right now, but they're not the end-all, be-all of what this is all about. It's all about getting your brand out there and reaching consumers, and it's all really just about effectively communicating. And I think the notion that they're tools rather than the end-all, be-all of communications is a really important concept. And then I think another one of the strongest points in the book, and it's nice because he kind of ends on it, is the idea that legacy is greater than currency. And you hear him say it all the time. And it makes sense because it's like, you can go through all this, you can work really, really hard to raise up a business, but if you're not proud of what you've done, and if you don't think that your kids and your grandkids and your great-grandkids will be proud of what you've done, because everything we're doing is recorded now in video and blogs and whatnot online, then you're really never going to be fully happy with yourself by the end. So I thought that was kind of like a nice way to tie up the book, and it kind of really summarizes what his whole position on all this stuff is all about. Other than that, that's it. I thought it was pretty good. It's not a very long book either. It only took me a couple hours to read, so I would advocate picking it up if you're interested in web-based business and this whole new digital revolution we're going through. Alright, thanks guys. Peace out.